You aren't looking for your purpose. You are the purpose. You are the specific point where the architect decided to wake up and see what the architecture looks like from the inside. For decades, humanity has been trapped between two incomplete stories of reality: the matter-first, scientific accident, and the divine creation of division. Neither can explain the laws of physics, the beginning of the universe, or the mystery of consciousness. Let's begin by asking where the laws of physics came from. Why can't science explain consciousness? Why does religion cause division? Science says the universe began 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang, as a single point, infinitely dense, infinitely small, and then it exploded into everything. From that explosion, dead matter somehow organized itself. It magically followed perfect laws that supposedly appeared from nowhere. And one lucky planet, in a warm chemical soup, those dead chemicals accidentally bumped into each other for millions of years until, by a staggering statistical miracle, one of them learned to live. This life then evolved, randomly, blindly, until it produced a brain so complex that it suddenly woke up. How can a dead matter creates life, and randomness creates consciousness? This is the matter-first story. Does it make sense to you? First, they cannot explain the beginning. Where did the point come from? What existed before it? In fact, this model cannot explain the laws. An event, like an explosion, must follow rules. The laws of physics had to exist before the Big Bang for the universe to be stable. But laws are not physical things. They are information. They are a blueprint. This model cannot explain us. They have no theory for how a physical brain, a piece of meat, can create the feeling of love, the experience of beauty, or the simple awareness that you are watching this video right now. The matter-first story is not a science. It is a faith-based belief in a series of impossible miracles. It is a treasure hunt with the wrong map. The second great story is one of divine creation. It tells us that an all-powerful God designed and built the universe, that he speaks to us through prophets and gives us sacred texts. This story gets one thing profoundly right. It knows that the architect must come before the building. It knows that order and intelligence are primary. But this story also has a problem. It often becomes a story of division. My God versus your God. My prophet is true, and yours is false. We see the prophets of Israel competing with the magicians of Egypt. We are told one side is from God, and the other from the devil. We are told that one group is chosen, and all others are not. And we are left with a contradiction. If there is one universal God, why does he seem to play favorites? Why does he speak in riddles? Why is his message so often a source of conflict and war? The truth is that this story is also incomplete. The religious traditions are not wrong. They have simply mistaken a piece of the map for the entire world. What if we invert the entire problem? What if the universe is not matter that is learning to think, but is thought that is learning to manifest as matter? This is the consciousness-first paradigm, and it is the key that unlocks everything. Here is how reality truly began, according to the evidence. Step 1. The primordial field. Before anything, there was only primary consciousness, a single, infinite field of pure information and potential, the dreamer before the dream. Step 2. The first distinction. To experience itself, consciousness created order. It established the laws of math and physics. This was the birth of the lattice, the non-physical, informational blueprint of reality. The software was written before the hardware was built. Step 3. The execution. What we call the Big Bang was not a random explosion. It was the moment the print button was hit. It was a controlled event where energy began to flow along the pre-existing pathways of the lattice. Matter is simply condensed, slowed-down information. Step 4. The unfolding. Life didn't appear by accident. The lattice is designed to produce it. Evolution is not a random walk. It is the process of the universe building better and better antennas like the human brain to receive and experience the signal of primary consciousness. Step 5 is the observer. We are that antenna. We are not an accident. We are the universe's way of becoming aware of itself. We are the feedback loop. This new map changes everything. It explains why science has failed. They have been trying to find the pilot by grinding up the vehicle, and it explains why religion has become so divided. They have been arguing over which antenna is the best. Without realizing, they are all receiving a signal from the same single broadcast. The war between the laboratory and the temple should be over after this truth revealed.